Staying safe from Apple's AirTags.
Rich DeMiro here to explain in today's TechSmart. Rich, good morning to you, sir.
Hey, good morning to you, Chris. Good morning to you, Megan. We've talked about these before. Apple's AirTags are tiny devices that do a really good job of tracking stuff like your keys and your backpack, but they could also be used to track people and cars. Here's what you need to know to keep yourself safe. Apple's AirTags are tiny trackers, handy for locating your keys, backpack, and luggage.
More and more people are finding unwanted AirTags that have been placed on their cars, and at this point, police don't really know what to do about it.
But reportedly, they're also being used to stalk people and steal cars.
This is a digital tracking media, but it can have physical security implications.
Dr. Chris Pearson is CEO of Black Cloak, a company that helps protect people from cyber threats.
They're easily affordable, easily joined, easily tracked and monitored, has really created more of an escalation in terms of the amount of tracking that may be going on.
The circular gadgets are about the size of a quarter and constantly broadcasting a signal to nearly 1 billion Apple devices on the company's Find My network. These signals are translated into a GPS location.
Really, the power is in the simplification of that unit and the power of the network behind it.
Owners can keep track of where their AirTags are by using the Find My app. The trouble starts when these tiny tags turn up unwanted. If an AirTag is slipped into your stuff, your iPhone is supposed to notify you and the AirTag will begin to chirp. But that can take hours or days. If you have an Android phone, you won't get a notification, but you can download Apple's free app called Tracker Detect. It can scan for unknown AirTags nearby. You can also tap any AirTag with an NFC-enabled phone to bring up owner information and the serial number, which can be reported to police.
Do not go home with the device with the battery still in it.
To disable an AirTag instantly, take the battery out by firmly pressing both sides and twisting counterclockwise.
This is not an Apple problem. This is a societal problem.
Now, part of the AirTags appeal is that they are inexpensive and highly efficient. One costs just $29 and the battery lasts over a year. Apple recently updated their personal safety guide. I've got the PDF linked up on the website. There's a lot of good information in there on how to further protect yourself. That's on the website, richontech.tv. Megan and Chris, good if you have an iPhone because it'll notify you if one of these things supposedly is following you.
Right.
If you have an Android, you got to use that app, and that could be like how often you're going to scan around you.
Yeah. He said something in the story where he said it's not an Apple problem, it's a human problem. Some people might beg to differ. Like maybe there's more that could be done. I'm not saying that. I'm saying some people might.
You know, this kind of tracking has been going on forever with all kinds of devices. This AirTag has just made it really, really easy.
Yeah.
And cheap.
Yeah. Rich DeMiro, thank you so much.